Well, it's 9/11. That's 6:06. And the book is Unintended Consequences. And the video is going to be
called Raccoon City. Raccoon is an anagram for Corona. So is this all a coincidence? Or is it predictive programming? I want to show you guys a video clip of a guy named Grant Morrison, who is a Scottish comic book writer. And Grant has created something called a hyper sigil. A sigil is a magical sign used to create whatever you want in this reality. Grant did this by creating a comic book named The Invisibles with himself as the main character. So I want to show you this video clip of Grant explaining what happened when he did that.
So I wrote this comic book, and as I wrote it, it became true. Things I would make the characters do became true. The main character was, I gave him a bald head and a leather jacket because I thought people would like me when they read the comic. And bald heads were really uncool back in 1992. And it worked. I found that if I put the character through a situation where he was being tortured, where his lungs had burst and he was being held in captivity and subjected to all these awful things, 3 months later I'm in hospital, 2 burst lungs, dying of blood poisoning and facing exactly the same shamanic trial that I put my character through. So once I figured out that, I thought, well, the best thing to do is give this guy an easy time in the future. So as a result of all this, I just split up with my girlfriend, and I said, okay, I want a new one, and I want it to look exactly like this chick in the comic, because she's cool, you know. So I did a sigil.
Now, somebody just recently attacked me over, oh, you think Gravity Falls is Reedsport, Oregon. I've made videos about how what people watch, read, how it ends up coming true. And this is an example. This guy wrote a comic book, and the same things in the comic book happened to him. Now, if you got a bunch of Christians out there reading Revelation with all these crazy things in there, it can be made to happen. If you're running a TV show like Gravity Falls, by the way, Judge Kitty Meow Wow Swartzstein, my last name is Swartz. Yes, I actually do believe that Disney's show affects our town. Yes, I do, and here's somebody to prove it. So you scoffer out there that attacked me and called me a tweaker and everything else, hope you're still watching.
A month later, the girl turns up. Then another one, then another one, then another one, then another one. All aspects of this character, and I realised, oh fuck, this is insane. Because it works, and I've done something ridiculous, because now I'm dealing with all these women who look like the character, but I don't get on with, or I can't talk to, or I can't deal with. And I began to realise a little bit about how this stuff works. So beyond that, I decided I won't just use it to get laid, because it seems pretty low grade kind of way of dealing with magic. but man, it works, believe me. And I thought, how much could you affect reality by writing a comic that mimicked reality but pushed it in weird directions? So around about 1997, I decided I would really seriously turn the thing into a super sigil. And it was based on the idea of, if you look at cave art, the first writing was done basically as art. And if someone wanted to make something happen, like if you were some like fucked up caveman in a cave somewhere moaning about your dinner, what do? You draw a bison on the wall, stick some spears in it, go out, and the bison dies filled with spears. And hey man, we can make this happen. Slowly those things become letters, they become words, they become reduced to abstractions, complexes of meaning. And you can take that basic idea, and as we've seen, people like Austin Osman Spare, the magician from the early part of the century, or Crowley, or the Chaos magicians from the 80s, who were a big inspiration on me, they used this stuff. And what you can do is this, like I say, try this at home, write down a desire, quite...
I'm going to skip right over that part because of viewers like the guy that attacked me and called me a tweaker. Stuff like this really doesn't need to be had by people that have negativity. So you guys can do your own research on this. But like I said in my past videos, don't let Disney, create your story. They're controlling us using this type of indoctrination of what we view. What you read in the written novels of the past end up coming true to the exact ship's name. The cabin boy. Anyhow, I've made my point for those that get it, and for the scoffers out there, you won't get it for a while. So anyhow, I'm going to skip past this a little bit.
Simple say it is my desire that my tongue
mimic reality by having real life characters
and change reality. It works.
So as long as the sigil, in this case cartoons or video games, mimic reality by having real
Gravity Falls
or situations that are possible, and you have all these people, thousands of people view it, they will unconsciously affect reality. This is why shows like The Simpsons have so many quote-unquote predictions in their cartoons. Those are not predictions, and neither is it predictive programming. These are hypersigils, and they are just brought into being by millions of people or thousands of people watching them and subconsciously creating
or reading them in a book.
I want to know your thoughts about this, so let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.
Alright guys, light and love. I think there's a lot of great things coming around the corner. The old archetypes are dropping. The old crazy Vatican is gone. It's time for a new America. Take care, light and love. Hope to see you soon.